don't afraid to make changes. Whether it's small or right changes, it doesn't always negative. Why our department take this kind of initiative is because normally in Malaysia, for special needs students, they have all the program catered. So I think it's a very good initiative because they're also human.
We plan our training program to how to empower them in terms of technical skills, teaching skills, management skill, assessment skill, management skill. We need to encourage them, to learn more. We need to proper planning for our trainers. Normally 3 important component in training: ASK, attitude, skill, and knowledge.
They come to us with zero knowledge.
I see.
Like after they graduating, they had at least one skill that they learn. So I think even just slow learner with a good system and the good support, they can get the skill that
they can plan something.
Yes, they can. They can be somebody.
Saidi is a researcher from Center for Instructor and Advanced Skill Training, CIAST, Ministry of Human Resource Malaysia, and Miss Azlin is a senior lecturer from Kolej Komuniti Selandar, Malaysia.
Normally, we have that ambition, we have that goal, but to reach that, we come until how to implement that. And after that, if we get the outcome, the product, what we'll do with that.
I see.
So I think if you're not thinking about that, we're not closing the loop. I think skills can bring you somewhere in this life. Right? Without education, it's good, but with the skill, can bring you towards another far away.
The most important personnel in TVET institution is trainer, instructor, or lecturer. Because they not only deliver the training, right, the teaching and learning activities, but they also involved in the training at the first step. But unfortunately, I don't think that our trainers are ready or good enough to deliver the sustainability aspect in our training.
We need to know that, okay, we know our goal, we know it, and we plan our process, and we follow that.
Yes.
So there is no flexibility. So I think we need to go for the circular line. So I think the circle doesn't mean it to be the perfect circle, right?
Hi first, senang sekali bisa berjumpa kembali di ImALifelongLearner Podcast. Today we are going to talk with 2 distinguished speakers, Mr. Saidi and Miss Azlin. How are you, Pak Saidi?
I'm good.
Great.
Great, Thank you so much. Today, our topic is discussing best practice from Malaysia TVET systems. And to give you background, Pak Saidi bin Zain, or what we call Pak Saidi, is a researcher from Center for Instructor and Advanced Skill Training, CIAST, Ministry of Human Resource Malaysia, and Miss Azlin is a senior lecturer from Kolej Komuniti Selandar, Malaysia. Without further ado, let's discuss some best practice that we can learn from Malaysia. Of course, there are many lessons learned, but we would like to highlight some so that many audience that are interested to become students at TVET system and many lecturers from other countries can learn about best practice in Malaysia. Let's start with you, Pak Saidi. Could you elaborate on your role as researcher at CIAST and explain the significance of your research in supporting Malaysia TVET system?
First of all, I would like to thank Pak Mora for inviting me for this podcast session. And I'm more than happy to share my knowledge and experience in TVET implementation in Malaysia, especially for our students and fellow trainers from Indonesia. Prior to explain my role at CIAST, allow me to begin with the role of the function of our department and CIAST as well. So our core business is to develop, to coordinate and regulate the implementation of training TVET training in Malaysia to support our industry, to providing them with skilled workers. And also we at CIAST empower our TVET trainers with technical skills and competency, to deliver the TVET training effectively. So, well, in my unit, I'm from unit research and innovation unit at CIAS. So we do a lot of research. So basically, we do research in regards of TVET, in terms of accreditation, curriculum, trainers development, to support our management, our stakeholders to improve our delivery in TVET training.
I see.
Yeah. And normally we do research to improve our training program, and, from the standard teaching methodology, student employability, rating system, promotions, many areas.
Right.
So the purpose is to improve our delivery. Yeah. Okay. So normally we present the findings to our management and also stakeholders. So from them, they, from the findings, from our suggestion, they will move forward on that. Yeah. But I think from recent years, the research area that I think is I want to highlight here is in terms of supply and demand in TVET sector. So we do few research in supply and demand. Demand from industry, in skilled workers. So we TVET players supply the skilled workers to them.
Right.
So we forecast the demand from industry maybe in 3 to 5 years like that. And we also access our current figures in terms of student that we or institute that we supply. So that's the way we ensure we meet the requirement to reduce the oversupply, undersupply like that. So it's a very important research. And 3 sectors that we have done in these researches in area of cybersecurity, digital technology, and green job as well.
These are the areas that is growing fast. You mean?
Yeah, high demand, and also in line with our policy. I mean government policy.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's for the first round.
Okay, thank you so much, Pak. I think it's very interesting that you have done many research to improve the decision making of your board. You mentioned about employability. I would like to learn about how do you find the employability of different TVET institution, and how do you figure out how to improve the employability so far?
Generally speaking, the employability of our TVET student in Malaysia are very good, very high. As the statistics is more than 90%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Across TVET institution.
Yeah, across TVET institution. Yeah.
What's the secret sauce?
The reason for that, because of our training design. We design our training program, TVET training in such a way that
to be job ready, I think.
Yeah. So number one, we have national standard, national occupational skill standard. Yeah. So this standard are developed by industry. Industry, the experts, the senior workers in the industry, they develop the standard, occupational standard.
They develop the standard.
Yeah, they develop standard.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not only government.
No. The government only coordinate the session, but the development by the expert from industry.
Okay.
Currently we have around 2,000 NOS from various sectors, about 20 sectors.
2000 what?
2000 NOS standards.
Oh,
A
standard.
number of standards.
Number of standards.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, yeah, from various sectors. And we as TVET players, our trainers, develop our training program,
Right.
our curriculum, syllabus, training material, and it's just based on the standard. So this is the technique or strategy that we make sure we meet the requirement by industry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And so and also in the training program,
Right.
most of students will undergo mostly hands-on training.
Right.
Maybe in the lower level, about 70% will do
Hands-on training.
hands-on training. Only 30% theory.
I see.
And
For
all
me,
the
it's up to 80%.
up to
80%.
80%, up to 80%.
Yes.
Yeah, only 20% theory at the lower level. And we also provide our training facilities with with the based on the NOS, based on the standard, based on the requirement by industry. The machines, the training equipment, the software, the computer, thing like that. And we also do continuous assessment to our student. Yeah, continuous assessment, summative, formative, and continuous, to make sure they pass every single component of the trainings.
Right.
So that's maybe the secret recipe why our employability rates is high. Yeah,
Almost 90% or
more than that. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thank you.
Pak Heidi. Next, I would like to ask Bu Azlin about your effort in training TVET for people with special needs. This is not an easy task. I would like to ask your experience on this matter, the lessons learned and the best practice, the success story. Can you share some of that?
Okay, thank you again, Amora. Okay, first of all, I feel honored to be in your in this section.
Thank you.
Okay, prior to this, I have 12 years experience in TVET institution.
Wow.
But just these past 3 years,
Yeah.
I've been involving in special needs students.
Oh.
Okay, because before this, there is no program offered by our institution for the special needs student.
Okay.
And only these past 3 years, we offered this special certificate in landscape horticulture,
Right.
catering a special needs student with learning disabilities.
Okay.
Okay, so I might be not the best speaker to share about that, but I'll try my best
Okay.
to give what that I've been implemented and also we've been do in our institution.
Right.
Okay, normally why this special certificate be introduced by our department in the
Right.
first place? Okay, like I said before this, we don't have that kind of special certificate before.
Yeah, what motivates it?
Why our department take this kind of initiative is because normally in Malaysia, for special needs students, they have all the program catered. We call it we call it PPKI. It's integrated learning for primary up to secondary.
Okay.
Okay, so that's all that the opportunities in education that the special needs student have.
Oh,
Up to
no more than
secondary.
that.
No more than that, I think. Okay, so for them, they can go to the secondary. Normally in Malaysia, the high school will be until 17 years old.
Okay.
Okay, but for the special student, they can add 2 more, so up until 19. They can be in high school up until 19, and after that, they need to go to the real world. So what is the real world all
I
about?
see.
Is also workforce and all that. So the school might cater some of the skill need for the life, the
Yeah.
real life, but for the workforce, I think that's why our department take this kind of initiative, because we are TVET education institution, so we provide a skill worker.
Right.
So and the skill worker is do not touch or cater this segment of people,
Yeah.
in my opinion. So by that, Kolej Komuniti and also Polytechnic take initiative to provide a tertiary TVET education toward the special needs student.
Oh.
For the Polytechnic, they cater the blind and deaf, But in community college, we only catered the special needs student in learning disabilities such as slow learner, ADHD, autism, dyslexia, dyscalculia, and but the basic requirement they need to have a basic skill which is reading,
Yes.
calculating, and also writing.
Oh.
Not excellent, but at least they can write their own name.
In order to enter the community
Yes,
college.
yes. They can write their own name, then they can read a very simple words. That's all they need. But so I think it's a very good initiative because they're also human.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't know, they cannot be dependent on their parents, their family until the end. So by providing us the skill, as Dr. mentioned, in TVET we offer 70, 30, 80 to 20%, 80 practical, 70 practical, and 30 and 20. I think this kind of system suit their needs because they are slow learner, they are autism, they are dyslexia. So the theory based might be not suitable for them.
I see.
But the TVET program, the system, which is hands-on, the practical, is very suit to their needs and their situation,
Right.
I may say. So in these past 3 years, even when they are not from the I mentioned that I'm teaching landscape horticulture.
Okay.
So there is as we can say, there's nobody's had implement landscape in their house. So
I see.
They come to us with zero knowledge.
I see.
But after they graduating, they had at least one skill that they learn. So
Wow.
I think even they are slow learner, with a good system and the good support, they can get the skill that
they can plan something.
Yes, they can.
Wow.
They can be somebody.
They can be somebody.
Yeah, with a good system and the good technique and the good support, like the guidance. So for the special need, I think the opportunities is very limited.
Right.
It's not that they cannot do or they cannot perform.
Yeah.
It's because there's no support and there's no opportunities for them.
Right.
Okay. So because of that, I think the reason why because this is I like to share some of my personal experience.
Right.
So there is 9 lecturers in our institution.
Right.
And it's just who want to fully develop or cater the special needs student. I say, okay, why not?
Okay, wow,
because
that's
I
excellent.
think we need to provide them the opportunity. If not,
For sure.
it's safe to say that it's like they are losing even before they start the race, right?
Right. They have potential, right?
Yeah, they have
Untapped
potential.
potential.
Yes. They have potential, and we as educators, we need to cater this special needs student because of that.
Wow, very interesting.
So the best practice that we try to give the most important is to support them and guide them because everybody have their own potential and their own way. Like
Interesting. Right. I would like to follow up on that. Is there high demand for the program you have started for 3 years? Do you see increasing demand so far? And the second one is, tell me some challenges that you face when you teach certain special needs. For example, for ADHD, what's the challenges? For dyslexia, what challenges, and so forth? Can you share that?
Okay, so the demand is very high demand.
Wow.
Okay. Because we are kind of the pioneer
Yeah.
for this kind of education. So normally there is a guideline in the classroom. Normally for the normal student, the ratio will be 1/50, 1 lecturer, 15 students.
Right.
But for special need, we need to have 1:5. So 1 lecturer for 5
students,
students.
yeah.
So of course, towards the management,
Yeah.
it's very not effective.
Costly, yeah.
Yes, very costly. So we need to go for the other extra courses and all that. So normally each institution can only offer 10 to 15 students every intake.
Okay.
And last intake, we had over 60 applicants.
Wow.
And we only offered 10 actually.
Yeah. So how do you?
So we try to expand until 15.
Yeah.
So the ratio will be 1:5.
Yeah.
But actually we need another pembantu class.
Yeah.
But we don't have any so far. So that's why we need to be in the margin, right?
Right.
But because of there's a lot of demand and the parents begging us or not, so we make it until 17. So there's the extra we need to take from the
Very kind of you.
the other lecturers. So they go for the extra courses. So we need to cater that. We need to follow the guideline also. So I think in the future years, because this is we only run for 3 years, right?
Yeah.
So it become top of the town right now.
Right.
So our student is not come from Malacca. There's only from Perak, which is then there is a 5 hours drive from Malacca.
Yeah.
But I said, do you believe that do you okay with your son away? He kata, yes, because he cannot rely on me forever. So I think this is the time that I can let him go, but with guidance, because during studies, we even they depend independent, but there is under supervision, right?
Right.
So the parents say, I need my son to enroll in this because this is the only way that I can prepare him for a real world. So because of that, okay, we try our best to cater, but there's a limitation in workforce and all that.
Right.
Yeah.
And how about the challenge?
The challenge will be great. Even with normal student is great, but for them, the challenge is much greater.
What's the difference with teaching normal student?
Okay, I will take one example. Okay, I'm teaching construction. So the first thing that we need is we need to teach them how to use the measuring tape.
Okay.
You need to calculate 1 times 1, 2 times 2,
Okay.
2 feet 2 times 2. So they need to know where is the 2 feet, right? So I've been teaching the measuring tape, how to read the measuring tape for 1 whole week. But still, there's some of that cannot have that. So I don't say that I'm the best teacher. I sometimes lost my temper and also, but I always remember that it's not that they don't want to know, but that's their capabilities. That's the limit. So from time to time, I need to remind them, okay, I need to be patient. This is who they are. So this is my part to make them understand.
Right. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
And another one is there's a various of spectrum, right?
Yeah.
So for ADHD, it's very sensitive. But they're very intelligent.
Okay.
Compared to the slow learner, they're like a normal person, but they're a little bit slow in learning. But for ADHD, there is intelligent, I might say, is almost normal.
Yeah.
But they keep thinking so many things, think too much, and then a little bit sensitive, I would say. And for the dyslexia, the challenge as usual, the assessment. For the assessment, like we've been accredited.
Yeah.
So we have a rubric and all that. So the rubric have been made, right?
Yeah.
But the answer that they give us sometimes is you never think about that. So for the rubric, you need to give them 1, 2, 3 to 5. Let's say. So the answer are not fall under that rubric. So we need to
be patient.
Yeah, we need to differentiate our approach, our assessment technique, and all that. And let's say if I'm teaching computer, basics computer, how to send an email, basic skills. I teach them how to know the computer component.
Yeah.
What is the mouse? Which one is the monitor? Right, that can. So if I put the keyboard image, I need to know, okay, what is that? The keyboard. They can tell me the keyboard. But when I ask them for spelling, so there's some of the students who cannot spell it correctly. But they give a right answer because the learning outcome is they know the component. So this is not that they know how to spell the component. So there is a challenge in do the assessment and also teaching. So we as educators need to be flexible and also evolve from time to time to get the specific needs on their own.
Thank you, Bu Azlin. This is very interesting and very noble of you on your dedication for people with special needs. Pak Saidi, I would like to continue on the idea that you have done research and evaluation. If we look at theory of change, when we have input, process, output, and then outcomes and impact, how do you make sure that the skills that the TVET students get would eventually lead to positive impact? what is the most important aspect based on your evaluation so far? Is it the teacher aspect? Which one has the highest proportion or highest weight on making sure the impact is positive?
I think it's very important question that all of TVET stakeholders must know and understand. So from my experience and knowledge, in my opinion, the most important personnel in TVET institution is trainer, instructor, yeah, or lecturer.
Wow.
Yeah, because they not only deliver the training, right, the teaching and learning activities, but they also involved in the training at the first stage. I mean, in the training design, yeah, communication with industry, you know, the employers and other stakeholders, and also develop the training material, training and teaching materials, do the assessment, and you know, do also do some management, something for example arrangement for on-job training, like that. For that reason, we at CIAST, we focus on developing TVET instructors in Malaysia.
Right.
Yeah, and about since 5 years ago, we developed a system of database of TVET trainers in Malaysia. Currently, in our database, there are about 30,000 TVET trainers registered under our system.
30,000
30,000.
trainers.
Yeah.
Is it their main jobs or they can have other main jobs as well?
Basically, they are trainers, but they can teach.
Yeah.
But they are also involved in management, in technical or maybe pedagogical, yeah, training like that. But their profession they are TVET trainers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they are from around 1,000 plus TVET institution in Malaysia.
Okay,
Yeah.
1,000 plus have 30,000.
No, 1,000 plus TVET institutes.
Okay.
Yeah, mostly government institutes.
Okay.
Yeah. So from the database, we develop and we plan our training program to how to empower them in terms of technical skills, teaching skills, management skill, yeah, assessment skill, management skill. Yeah, if a new technology comes, for example, IR 4.0, digital, green skill, so we need to expose to them. We need to give opportunity and access to them to go to kind of training. Yeah.
Oh, you train them?
Yeah, we train them. We coordinate training for them. Yeah.
With a fee?
For government agency, we don't charge fee. Yeah. For private trainers, yes. Yeah, so kind of reskilling, upskilling training, professional certificate, industrial attachment, fellowship. That's kind of training we do at CIAS to support our trainers.
The government trainers?
Yeah, the government trainers. Yeah, yeah. But also for private trainers, but very limited. Yeah, because our limitation in terms of funding and resources. Yeah, so that's the way that I think is very effective to ensure we deliver our training with good quality, you know, to meet the industry requirement.
Right.
Yeah.
Very interesting. So you develop the trainers so that they can even further develop their training.
Yes.
We know that sustainability has been the mega trend nowadays.
Yep.
How do you make sure that sustainability skills has been mastered by many workers in Malaysia?
Oh, maybe I can talk about our trainers, not the workers at the industry. All right. You know, sustainability is a big agenda, yeah, and it's not new. So in Malaysia, we have several policies on that. Yeah, in our economy and also education, how to embrace and integrate sustainability in our system, right? So your question is how we integrate the sustainability and maybe green skills in our employee, in our trainers, right? So this is my opinion. We although we have currently the those policies and regulation and maybe guideline, roadmap, planning, action plan, strategic planning, many. Okay, but unfortunately, I don't think that our trainers are ready or good enough to deliver the sustainability aspect in our training. Yeah, that's I think our weakness that we need to address. Yeah, so in my opinion, we need a very clear framework in terms of TVET implementation. Yeah, because TVET players are various, various
Cross-ministry.
cross ministry. Yeah, so we need to have a national framework on TVET in terms of sustainability. Yeah, so with that, we have clear direction. Then we can work on that. I mean, our management, our trainers especially,
Can prioritize that.
yeah, can produce that. The government can give funding. So maybe we have several approaches or methodologies to infuse it into our training program, but we need to work on that. Maybe in long term, also medium term. So I think that's most important. We need a clear direction of our framework. Yeah.
Thank you, Pak Saidi. Bu Azlin, I would also like to ask you the same question on sustainability. You teach in the area of construction, landscape, horticulture, and how it's already seems like a sustainability course, but sustainability is also about circular economy, how the waste become compost and so on and so forth. So how do you introduce this element, making sure people with special needs also understand we should take care of the planet?
Okay, thank you. So, by your question is how I teaching the landscape horticulture, which is closely related to the sustainable. How do I implement? That's a perception that everybody think actually. When even in my own situation, if you want to appoint the coordinator for the smart grid, okay, let's appoint someone from the landscape program. So I think that's the biggest misconception. Okay, because the sustainable is not about the greenery. Like we know the SDG is Cater 17 goals, right?
That's true.
And it's very diverse. And it's very big ocean, I would say. Very holistic. It's not about the greenery. Okay, if we cater the, let's say SDG 4, this quality education. So by the quality education, every industry, every courses play a biggest role towards that. And we in landscape horticulture, luckily and thankfully, can cater the specific SDGs, like we will say, and the other need to be catered by the others.
Okay.
So for our program, let's say, normally we are focusing on the greenery, the waste management and all that, and basically during curriculum development, we also implemented that. We already implemented that because we introducing the urban farming, also the composting, we teaching that, and recently in our institution we do the vermicompost. So normally we have composting from the cafeteria and landscape, and then we do the compost to our edible garden. But now we expand our efforts to the sustainability by doing a vermicompost.
What do you say?
Vermicompost.
What is that?
What is vermi? That's the question. Vermi is what? What do you think? Okay, actually vermi is a worm. Yeah, so normally composting is by the enzyme or the natural factor. But for the vermi, the composting had been done by the vermi, the worm.
Okay.
So by why we choosing the vermi, because it's more fertile. So it provide a better fertilizer,
I
better
see.
compost, and all that, and we can optimum the waste management. So by applying waste directly onto the soil and let the nature do their works, it's more effective and more efficient. When we are using a vermi.
I see. Faster, more efficient.
And the worm and later can be used for the other, like for the fisher, for the fishing, like that. So that's one thing that we integrate in our curriculum. We teach them. See, even my students know what is vermicompost, right?
We should learn
that's,
about.
that's a extra value for my student. So we do the hydroponic. We even like I say, they have their own weakness or shortage, but we try to improve to provide extra
That's very
values.
smart,
So they need to do the hydroponic even every semester. They own their own hydroponic kit.
Whoa.
So they need to plant their own
excellent.
vegetable, and then they sell it. Okay, so it's a simple things. Hydroponic, we grow the spinach. So by normally there is a student who plant did not grow, so they need to repeat it all over again. But actually, we try to embed the living skill,
right?
So they can produce their own food. See, they can produce with the skill that they need. They don't need to depend on others to giving their job. They can create their own job. So let's say our syllabus also cater the ferrocement. Have you heard about the ferrocement?
No, tell us about
the ferrocement is the landscape have the stone pebble set, the garden set. We call that ferrocement.
The design.
So, the material. The stepping stone, you see at the pavement, there is a stepping stone. So that's the kind of skill that we teach our students. So if you go outside, that stepping stone costs almost 20 ringgit Malaysia. So if they can do one stepping stone and they can sell it, they can get the money. So we try to implement and teach them that kind of skill. So they don't need to rely on others. With the limited sources, they can get money. So we try to make them to be independent as much as they can.
Wow, that's amazing. So you do not just expect them to become a good employee, but they can also be self-employed. Yes. That's amazing.
So there is actually, I like to share about one success story, I would say.
Please.
Okay, for our students, like I say, they have their own strength. Some of them love to plant things. Some of them love to making things. Okay, there's one of our students who very good in cement, plastering a cement. So for this stepping stone, practical skill, they're very good on it.
Okay.
So it's our job as educator to find the internship placement for them who suit their needs. So for this story, Azmi, he very expert in do the stepping stone.
Okay.
Because why the expert? Because in our curriculum, on our technique of teaching, we believe in repetition. Practice always make perfect, right?
Practice.
Yes, practice. So for stepping stone, in each semester, 14 weeks, each student needs to produce at least 6 stepping stone. So they can see their progress from time to time. It's a repetition works. They need to mix the cement, they need to do the plastering and all that. But there's someone who can get the good stepping stone in the week 3 on the 3rd time of repeating. But there's someone who need until 6 time. So there's a various of strengthness among our students. But for Azmi, he's very excellent in that kind of work.
So he got internship.
So he got the internship at the nursery, a plant nursery. So plant nursery do not have that kind of work skill that they need. But we try to convince the industry, maybe by hiring Azmi, they can expand their business.
Right.
So by having a plant only, now they can provide other products, which is a stepping stone. So by that, Alhamdulillah. So as we've been hired, and now he's focusing on do that.
Wow,
product.
that's very good
So
news.
so
Congratulations.
the boss just, okay, you just focus on doing this, and then that's what he did best,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
who do best. So by that he got hired. So he's working.
This is amazing.
But there's others who not into the field, like I'm teaching landscape horticulture. So being a cashier at the work at the McDonald's, but in our program we also teach about communication skill.
Right.
So there's our student who during first semester he won't talk at all. We need to do a
Shy.
presentation, and he cannot talk. He's very stage fright, I would say.
Right.
But by the end of the semester, we go for innovation competition and all that. So we train hard.
Yeah.
So we as educator, we train hard.
Wow.
But when he talked,
Yeah.
even briefly, he just introduced himself, his team members, and his innovation products team. I feel very
Proud, yeah.
proud. Yes.
Wow.
So it's different level of proud. Maybe for the others teachers, or they aim their student to get Ph.D. But for me, even with that kind of accomplishment, it's very proud moment for me. Yes. So it doesn't mean that they did their perfect work. Is they give their best. That's what the most important things that I aim for. Very significant progress. From cannot talk, and he can talk in front of others. Someone that he don't know. So
He break the barrier.
it's very big
big
achievement.
achievement.
So maybe for others, just introduce yourself. Nothing big about that. But no, for me and for my friend, it's very big achievement. Yes.
Congratulations, Azlin. Yeah, it's very inspiring, very heartwarming. I'm very happy for you, and I think we should have more like this in ASEAN countries, in other area, because I know parents with son or daughter with special needs, they would like their son and daughter to be independent. Yeah, because they are afraid what would
their
they
biggest
do.
concern, actually.
I cannot live forever, right? To keep my children. Very nice.
So actually, it's not my own effort. There's a combined effort with my team, my
Awesome team.
either my leader, my program leader, my colleagues. So we are very, I would say we are very passionate about it. Yes. If we think about the salary that we get, I don't think, okay, that's enough. But I think because my friend also very passionate about it, so when I feel like it's okay, it's okay, we can do that. Okay. So I have a very good team.
Right.
She contribute hugely to the sustainability.
Yeah. So many SDG goals you have contributed. No poverty, hunger, quality education. Do you accept people from other countries in Kolej Komuniti Selandar?
College, we only get the Malaysian.
For now, yeah.
For now, maybe for CIAST. CIAST welcome.
CIAST welcome.
Yeah,
Just
we have
welcome.
program for third countries.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Asian,
People who want to apply. Right. Okay. Thank you so much. We have two last questions. So the next question, I would like the answer from both of you. We have been here for more than 1 week, and we learned a lot about Australian TVET system, their best practice, their policy, their institution TAFE, skill stack, as well as their energy system.
we learn a lot about SDGs.
SDGs as well, that's true.
Yes.
What is the most important takeaway that you feel worth sharing with the audience from our experience in the last 1 week or more?
Okay. For me, thank you, Pak Mora. My opinion, my points here. First, I think we need to do more collaboration with industries, collaboration, communication, and also engagement. We as TVET players, we need to talk to industry players, to go other government agencies, maybe persatuan or association, and our trainers and students to get more awareness about the sustainability. Yeah, because we misunderstood about green skill or green jobs. It's not only about environment.
Right.
It's also encompass social and economy domains. So we must understand firmly about the sustainability. So I think we need to encourage them, to learn more, to engage more, to work more on that agenda. Okay, that is the first thing. The second one, I mentioned already about the importance of our TVET trainers.
Right.
Yeah, so we need to proper planning for our trainers to enrich them with their skill, technical skill,
Right.
knowledge and attitude.
Yeah.
Normally three important component in training: ASK, attitude, skill and knowledge. Yeah. So they can deliver the training effectively to our students. So I think that's the weaknesses currently in our department, in our institute, that I learned a lot from this training, and I want to focus on when I return back to my institute.
Excellent, Pak Saidi. How about you, Bu Azmi?
Okay. As Dr. Saidi said, when we come here, the most eye-opening is about the SDG. We've been see SD for quite some times, but when we come here, we clearly understand what is SDG all about.
Right, we realize
They need participation from all kind of people with different level, different economic perspective, the social background and all that. So I think the most important thing, the most fascinating for me is the circular economy.
Okay.
That's the first time that I learned about circular economy. So I think by achieving the circular economy, by implementing that, I think we can achieve all the SDG that we needed. Because the circular, we cater everything.
It's a big concept.
It's a big concept.
Yeah.
So circular, what do you mean by circular? We come from one end to towards the other end.
End to end.
So I think that's also the weakness maybe in our country. Normally we have that ambition, we have that goal, but we to reach that, we come until how to implement that. And after that, if we get the outcome, the product, what we'll do with that.
I see.
So I think if you're not thinking about that, we're not closing the loop.
Right.
So hence the effectiveness cannot be measured and all that. So I think it's very important for all the stakeholders, the important institution or government or even department to take part and be serious about it. It's not about, okay, we do a conference about it, we discuss about it. We need to be serious and take it very seriously.
From end to end.
From end to end. It's very important. So I think I'm very fascinating with the circular economy. There's one thing that I never know before. So circular economy, if we aim to do one thing and we make it in a circular economy view, a circular thing, so I think we can tick all the other boxes. Whether it's intentionally or unintentionally.
Right.
So that's one of the reason I try to, if I can, bring in new things to my institution. It will be the circular system where it can touch different type of groups, different type of stakeholders, and we can also solve very soft problem. So if not it's circular, we only focusing on one goal, one aim, and one process.
And then stop.
And actually, like Prof. Rod said, so we need to zoom out. When we zooming out, we can see better, right? And we do not, in my opinion, this is my opinion, normally in our institution, like say, we are driving the car, right? Prof. Rod analogy said, we drive a car. The aim is to reach a certain point. So it doesn't mean that we need to know everything along the road. So normally in our practices, we need to know that, okay, we know our goal, we know it, and we plan our process, and we follow that.
Yes.
So there is no flexibility. There is, so I think because we go for the straight line, so I think we need to go for the circular line. So
okay.
I think the circle doesn't mean it to be the perfect circle, right?
Right.
The oval count as circle also
Yes,
for
that's
me.
true.
So
That's true.
I think that's the big takeaway for me. The circular economy is what I try. I will try to implement to my institution
Amazing.
and implement to any obstacle that I face. Maybe inshallah next time.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, go on.
Normally in our agency, our TVET institution, we follow the industry.
Yeah.
The companies. So for instance, if they embrace digitalization or IR 4.0, then we study the requirement for our training and we develop it and execute it in the training. But after learning from this, 1 week program, I don't think we need to wait for the industry to start with the green initiative. We don't have to wait them.
Right.
Yeah. For example, they don't practice sustainable or green practice in their industry.
Yeah.
We don't have to wait for them.
Right.
We can start at the training stage.
Very good.
Yeah, I think it's very.
Yes.
If you agree with that.
I agree with that. Yes. Okay, another takeaway will be don't afraid to make change.
Yes.
Yes, we need to make a bold action. To
Wow.
make changes. Normally, we kind of reluctant in making changes, right?
yeah.
So I think one of the takeaway is during a IMT, right?
Yeah.
They get
Institute of Manager and Leaders, yeah.
So don't afraid to make changes. Whether it's small or right, changes doesn't always negative. So I think the sustainable is a good thing. So if you want to make changes, it's a very positive thing.
Right.
So maybe we need to be more proactive about it and
Amazing.
not be reluctant to do something good.
Wow. Thank you so much. I think I truly agree with you. The circular economy and SDGs, it cover a lot of things. And this is something new, very eye-opening for me too. We should bring this to our country. It reminds me to Professor Rod lecture again that we should be knowing where are we now, where do we want to go, and take the first step, as you mentioned before, right there. All right. It's very interesting discussion. Last question. This is a question for you, and in particular on lifelong learning initiative by Malaysia. You have an interesting initiative by HRD Corporation that incentivize enterprise to provide training. Can you share more about that a little bit? Yeah.
HRD Corporation.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pak Mara. So, HRD Corporation is one important agency under Ministry of Human Resources, but it's not fully government. It's I think it's government-owned agency,
Right.
GOC, government-owned company.
Yeah.
So, this organization work based on Pembangunan Sumber Manusia Berhad Act 2001.
Okay.
Yeah, so the government give mandates to this HRD Corp,
Right.
to collect levy from industry, from companies, from private companies.
For what?
For the purpose is for training and career development of their employees.
Oh.
Yeah, so company that reach certain criteria need to ask their employee to contribute about 1% of their monthly salary,
Right.
to the fund.
Oh.
Then HRD Corp will plan and coordinate training program,
Right.
for the employers. Yeah, and also the employers can plan and request funding from the HRD Corporation,
Right.
to provide the training, maybe in-house, maybe industrial attachment, even online for all their workers.
Okay. And it has already started since 2000.
I think before that.
Before
but that is the latest act.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's basically lifelong learning. Yeah, for their reskilling, upskilling, and career development. Yeah, so it's
Wow.
the way the government arrangement to support the industry to become more productive.
Right.
Yeah,
Become a learning organization. Yeah.
negotiation, and adapt to the changes in the world globally. Many things coming to our countries.
Yeah.
Affect our our workers.
Yeah. Thank you, Pak. Last advice for people out there who is TVET students. Any advice?
Yeah. I think for especially for new generation, there are a lot of challenges nowadays and comings. So we need to prepare ourselves. Our need to develop our character, our personality. To become. Develop our ability, skills, knowledge, attitude. So that's important recipe for us to survive in this challenging world. Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much, Pak Saidi. Bu Azlin, final question. I'm very interested in what the future brings in your organization. What is your plan in maybe expanding this training, because the demand is there? I guess the parents is paying for that.
But for information, for community college, the fees is very cheap. It's only 200 per semester.
Dollar.
The 200 ringgit.
200 ringgit is equivalent to about
$50.
$50, yeah.
Right?
Oh,
$50
per semester.
Per semester.
Affordable, yeah.
Yeah, for the academic fee, but for the living expenses, it's not included.
And it's boarding how? Boarding.
They need to rent a house.
Okay.
Okay, but for the special student, it's supervised by our institution. So they are not dealing directly with the owners, they're dealing with the institutions.
Wow, okay.
But for the student, they have a allowance or beasiswa, scholarship. It will say for the normal student, they will get 2,400. For the in Malaysia, we've been categorized depending on the salary. There's B40, M40, and T20. For the B40 with lower income parents, they will get the full scholarship, which is 2,400 every semester. So if the fees is only 200, so I think they're more than enough for them to pay the fee and also for the living expenses. And for special needs student, they have another allowance or the beasiswa, which is they got the normal one, 2,400, and extra 2,600. So each semester they will get 5,000.
For studying.
Yes, for the 2,400 for low income student, come from low income family. But for the 2,600 is for all students with the special needs. Even it come from the higher income, they entitled that kind of allowance, 2,600. So I think from our government, they take a very good initiative and by try to cater special needs students, and it's an effort that we need to
continue
and also acknowledge actually. So it's just that we need to have a bigger funding about that. Okay. And for me, if like we say, the demand is high, right? And we can only cater a small amount of student. Maybe we can provide the micro credential to someone who don't have a chance for that. So I think micro credential, like I said, for the special needs student, they don't have need to learn about all of the skill.
Just the
Maybe
skill they
that is
like.
specific skill that they like. So I think micro credential is a good option. It can be. It doesn't need to do. There is no act needed. I think for micro credential, for the curriculum development also is not very detail and all that. So maybe another approach is by offering the macro credentials towards the other special needs student. So normally there's no macro credential for special needs student, I think. So there is a need a macro credential curriculum for special needs student, especially in green skill. And
just found a niche market now. In Kartu Prakerja, 3% of our beneficiaries are people with disabilities, but it also includes those who cannot walk, something like that.
So I'd like to add some, like you mentioned, the lifelong learning for the HRD club is catered for the industrial player. So in Malaysia, community college is one of the leading provider for the lifelong learning towards the community. So we cater the short courses on lifelong learning for diverse of age, from the child 6 years old up to 70 years old.
Okay, what's the difference between community college and polytechnic?
Okay, actually polytechnic, they offer the diploma and degree level and more to provide the high-end skilled workers, but they're more upon academicians, so academics pathway. For the community college, we welcome people, so we're offering two type of program, which is the full-time for the high school level, and normally with not so good academic result, just meet up the minimum requirement for tertiary level, but we provide the skill for them. And the other one is lifelong learning.
So lifelong learning, education,
yes, it's open for all Malaysian from age 6 to 70, and every community college can cater a lot of courses. If you have 10 group of people, the minimum is 8 to 10. And you can approach any community college. Can I have this kind of courses? You need to be grouped. The minimum is 10 or 8, depending on the courses. You have 8 group of people. I want to learn about this. Can you provide it to me? So the community college need to cater that.
Next semester?
No.
Right away?
No. The short courses are comprised from 5 hours course. Towards the serial courses, 8 hours, 5 hours. So during school holiday, normally we provide short courses for the kids. The coloring, the any short courses with the minimum fees is RM5 per hour.
Okay.
So if there's involving any materials, maybe we charge more for the material. Let's say if the cooking courses, normally we will charge for the materials. But if there is, let's say the nearest one, we teaching about the composting to the kids. So you just need to take a garbage from their house and do composting. So it's very easy. So actually, Malaysian government take a very holistic approach to the lifelong learning education.
It's part of lifelong learning.
So for the industry, it's catered by the HRD. And for the community, it will be catered by the community college.
I see. It's under ministry of...
it's different ministry. For the HRD in human resource, this one is under higher learning. MOE. Mohe. So I think we have a good practice already, but there is still room for improvement.
One final advice for those who are learning out there who want to upskill and reskill?
So I think nowadays TVET is a very huge demand in any industry and all. During our time, we never heard. It's not we never heard about it. The TVET is there, but the rebranding, it's not the current generation. No, it's very popular. TVET is very demanding. Everybody is TVET. So even some of the TVET skill is not popular. It's a dirty job. It's a hard work, dangerous. You need to do. There's a misconception. If you do the dirty and dangerous work, it's a low income. No, actually, the 3D actually can give you a better income. So the TVET thing is a hard skill, so you need to work hard to gain that skill. So maybe some of them don't want to do the hard work. So I think you need to open your mind and try to venture towards TVET. Even it's not that popular, but I think skills can bring you somewhere in this life. Without education, it's good, but with the skill, can bring you towards another far away. So I think take a look at the TVET. It's a good industry.
Wow, thank you so much, Bu Azlin and Pak Saidi. Just a note that this podcast represent their own personal opinion. They do not represent their institution or organization. I'm very thankful for your honest review, opinion, and insight. Really get a lot of takeaway from our discussion today. So hi first, thank you so much for watching this podcast. We are going to have another distinguished speakers like them in the next podcast. So wait and stay learning, stay upskilling. Bye-bye.